Hey, what's guys, here obviously back with another video, and we are going to be doing a video on Key Parts, episode 316, titled Welcome to the Tombs. Oh my goodness, what an episode that was. I was crying, having a seizure at the same time. That's how bad I get really emotional for this show. So I'm here to bring you the last key parts of the season. And I will do this when season 4 comes back in October. That won't be a while yet. So in this episode, we see the last appearance of Andrea, last appearance of Milton, and the last appearance of Alan, Paul, and Johnny. The episode titles refers to the governor's army being ambushed in the tombs. The tombs, as called by T-Dog, are a portion of the prison that is infested by walkers, that is, as mentioned by Glenn and Holm. This is the first episode where Carl kills a human being. The episode marks the second time a survivor has committed suicide since TS-19, but actually Andrea attempted to commit suicide in this episode as well. 15 survivors from Woodbury, including Tyrese, Sasha, and Karen, join Rick's group at the end of this episode. In the comic series, Rick's group has most casualties and were forced out of prison. However, in this episode, the governor's army ended up being massacred by their own leader, and the remaining Woodbury citizens were now set aside. Combat were taken into the group, leaving Woodbury as an empty town. Andrea says, "I know how the safety works," to Rick when asking for the gun to commit suicide to prevent turning. Andrea had previously said the same exact line to Rick in 105 Wildfire when she threatened to shoot him as he approached her cradling Amy's corpse. And Andrea is the fifth main character to die. This season marks the first season in which Rick's group is able to hold on to their home. The governor has either indirectly or directly caused all the deaths in this episode. He indirectly caused Judy's death by recruiting him into his army. He helped kill Andrea by killing Milton, who bit Andrea as a walker. He killed Alan, Paul, and soldiers directly. The episode features the death of most living characters on the show, with a total of 27 characters dying. This episode marks the first time Beth has left the prison since the group's arrival. Similarity to date, Carol is the only member of Rick's group never to leave the prison since the group's survival. The Bible passage that was highlighted and found by the governor is John chapter 5, verses 29. "And it shall come forth, they have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation." In this chapter, Jesus heals a sick man and preaches about everlasting life, and that the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they shall live. This episode marks the very first time we've seen Michonne cry. After this episode premiere on The Talking Dead season finale, they were phone bombed, as Chris Hardwick called it. This was the first time throughout the 2 seasons that has happened. With Andrea's death, Carol is the only female survivor left from the original Atlanta group. As in this episode, only the governor, Martinez, and Schubert are the only remaining Woodbury citizens. The rest were either killed by the governor or taken by Rick's group. Now, what I think will happen to Governor Schubert and Martinez, I'll do a video on that, but here's the key parts, episode 3. I'm sorry I didn't do episode 315. I was kind of busy, and I'm also going to do a video character review on Merle and Andrea, and how they sit it in my chapter. So that is it, guys. I just want to congratulate everybody who subscribed, and thank you for 12,000 views. I am very happy. I see people. My friend only has 1,000 views, and he's going crazy over it. I don't know. I try not to go crazy. So I hope you guys like, subscribe to everything on my channel. I'll see you guys later. Peace.